What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ace here, back with another props video. These last 2 days I have not had much action, didn't bet on anything today, which I'll show you guys. Then yesterday I only had one slip, so I didn't make a YouTube video. I only had one slip. But yeah, let's go ahead and recap from Sunday, because I think that was the last time I posted a video. So for Sunday we obviously had NFL. I didn't have any NBA this day. I just had NFL, and unfortunately our NFL streak did come to an end. We lost half a unit, which isn't that much. But obviously after last week where we made, I think it was like 6 units that NFL weekend, obviously was not up to part of that. So that kind of sucked. Some tough reads, some unfortunate hooks like Shakir receptions. I laddered him up to 8 and he had 5 at halftime. So I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely gonna hit. The game script was there too, like they needed a pass and then they just ran a fuck ton in the second half, which sucked. So it felt like it should have been profitable. The reads, I felt like they were there, but fortunately did not come through. We lost half a unit, so it is what it is there. Still up at this point on Sunday, we're up 18 and a half units, and we're up, what is it, 22.89 units on NFL this whole season. So very, very good season of NFL nonetheless, no matter what. Had this Super Bowl slip here. And then for yesterday, I want to say Monday, 26, yeah, for Monday, wait, today's Tuesday. Yeah, for Monday. I posted it Sunday night, but it was for Monday's games. It was Nas Reed over 1.5 threes with the Kings money line, but which I did a slip for that, and it was plus 104 on Bet365 and then minus 105 on FanDuel. Only did point 0.3 units. It was kind of just like a light play. I didn't like it too much. I was just playing it safe, and this was my only play of the whole day. So I ended up posting that, and that one cashed as well. Yeah, so that one cashed. And then for today, I did not have any plays, as you can see. So for today, I looked, I just didn't find anything, as you can see here. I just didn't have anything for today. And like I said, I'm not going to force anything, not going to force any plays if I don't like them that much. So I didn't have anything yesterday, and then on Monday I only had one play in it cash. So it is what it is. So 1-0 in the last 2 days. I haven't really posted much. I also posted this FanDuel PrizePicks slip on Monday for Monday's games as well as a lean. So leans are like plays that I kind of like that I don't post. Like I don't track these. I don't track this. I didn't count this as a win toward my unit recap or whatever, but it did end up cashing. So anybody that took this lean slip right here, it ended up cashing. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, the last 2 days have not been anything at all. And for today, I have a few plays out for today. Not too many, only a few plays. Not the best board again, in my opinion. We'll see. I am pretty much done researching. I don't think I'm going to take anything in the Hornets Nets game, and that's the last game that I had to research. So I'm kind of waiting on injury news tomorrow to pop up and see if I like anything else. I already have a few plays in the Discord. But yeah, we are up 18.8 units in January. So remember, guys, if you guys want every single play, make sure you guys join the Discord. You'll get access to every single one of my plays. Pause the video, scroll down, click the link in the description of this video. It will take you to my website. You'll be greeted with this screen right here. You'll click join. You'll see 3 different memberships. First one, $15 per month. That's going to give you all my NBA and NFL plays. NFL, obviously, we just have the Super Bowl left, so you're going to get all the Super Bowl plays, and then that's it for the NFL season. If you have not joined the premium, you've missed out, bro. NFL, we've made 23 units on NFL this season, and I have not been betting. I don't really bet too high of units. I'm trying to raise it probably in February. I'm trying to raise the units a little bit, unit sizes just a little bit. But we made 23 units on NFL this year, so another successful or a very successful NFL season. So by the time you join, you're gonna get all the Super Bowl plays and you're gonna get all my NBA plays. So the $15 per month, that's all my NBA plays in NFL. NFL is obviously coming to an end. The $25 per month, that's gonna give you everything that I just said, and it's going to give you all of my Rocket League plays. If you guys don't know what Rocket League is a video game that you could bet on PrizePicks, and then they also have money lines and spreads on Bovada, ThunderPick, Bet365. Last year, my best hit rate for a single sport was Rocket League, actually. I had a 72% hit rate on all my props on 300 plus props over the course of the whole season. So that was my best sport last season. And it's only $10 more. And then the 1 year obviously is going to give you everything for 1 year. $310 value. You're only getting it for $200. You're getting it for only $200, so over 33% off. But obviously, if you never joined before, definitely get one of the 1 months instead of the year. You want to see how good it is. And if you just want the all NBA plays and all NFL plays for the $15 per month, if you scroll down to promo code, you type in 2025 at checkout and apply it, you will see that your first month is only $5. So you'll get all my NBA plays and all the Super Bowl plays. So go ahead and take advantage of that. $5 deal does not get much better than that for a whole 30 days of plays. Does not get much better than that, like I said. But anyway, let's talk about the 2 plays for today. So I'm going pretty light on these 2 plays. and I'll tell you guys the unit sizes. They're both 0.4 units, so going pretty light, pretty specific. If you want to do 0.5, then go ahead, go for it. I'm just playing to a certain formula with the unit sizes. But anyway, the first play is going to be Zubac Zubac over 12.5 points. So it's important that we look at game logs with Powell, with Kawhi Leonard, who's come back recently, and with James Harden, if I could find him down here. So as you can see, he's cashing 5 out of 8 games with these 3 guys healthy. And right now, I think the best odds were on DraftKings. Last time I checked, they were -1. This is a -105 odds play. Let me go ahead and see if that is still remains the case. Clippers, Spurs. You want to scroll down a little bit. Let's see here. Player points, props, Zubats. Okay, they actually bumped it up a little bit. The odds, when I posted it, it was -110, and then they made it -105 just a few minutes after, and now it's -125. So, pretty good value in the Discord when I posted it. If you're taking it now, it has moved a little bit, but it's important that we look at games with 25 plus minutes, because this game right here against the Brooklyn Nets, he only played 22 minutes, and this was a 60-point blowout. The Clippers won by 60 points, so they benched Zubac and all the starters. They didn't need to play him anymore. Like, the game was already a blowout by halftime, so obviously I don't think that's going to be the case again. The Nets are probably the worst team in the entire league, up there with the Jazz. Now he's playing the Spurs, so it should be a competitive game. But anyway, he's cashed his line in 5 out of 7 games when getting 25 plus minutes with Harden, Kawhi, and Powell in. In these games, these 7 games, he's averaging 18 points per game, 17.9. Just going to say 18. So he's averaging 18 points per game. Obviously, that's way higher than what this prop is. We only need 13 points here on over 12.5. There was only one game where Zubac got less than 25 minutes with these guys, and like I just said, it was that Nets game where it was a 60-point blowout. So I'm definitely expecting him to get 25 plus minutes unless it's a 60-point blowout. So, and in these other 6 games, he's averaging 32.4 minutes per game. So he could even see 30 plus minutes in this game. But anyway, in his last 5 games, in his last 3 games, I should say, Zubac is averaging 14.7 points in the paint per game. All of Zubac's points that are not from free throws come from the paint. So every single time that you see Zubac score, it's not from free throws, it's going to be from the paint. Like, he's not a mid-range shooter, obviously, and he doesn't shoot threes at all. So all of his points are going to be from the paint, like I just said. Now he's facing a Spurs team that are allowing the most points in the paint per game in the last 5 games of all teams. So this is the best matchup for points in the paint in the last 5 games. And in the last 10 games, they're allowing the 3rd most points in the paint per game. So this is an elite matchup for Zubac to feast here in the points in the paint category, which is where he gets all of his points from aside from free throws. Like I said, he's averaging 18 points per game with Harden, Kawhi, and Powell. So even in an underachieving scoring game, even if he goes, below what he's been averaging, he would still cash this with just 13 points. So I love that this line is very, very low for what he's been averaging with these 3 guys playing and 25 plus minutes. In these 7 games here, he's averaging, he's averaging 12.6 field goals attempted per game in those 7 games with those aforementioned factors, Powell, Leonard, and Harden in, with 25 plus minutes. And if I go ahead and show you centers with 25 plus minutes and 15 plus usage, because Zubac, he's averaging 20% usage per game with those 3 guys playing. If we look at centers with 25 plus minutes, 15 plus usage, and 10 plus field goals attempted, 10 straight of those centers have cashed this line against the Spurs. Miles Turner twice, Khalil Ware, Jaren twice, Brook Lopez, Vucevic, Jokic twice, Gobert. The last one to chalk was Nick Claxton, who gets way less points than Zubac, so it makes sense. But 10 straight centers with those factors have cashed this line against the San Antonio Spurs. And Zubac, he easily hits all these requirements. 25 plus minutes, he's averaging 32. 15 plus usage, he's getting 20. And then 10 plus field goals attempted, he's getting 12.6. So he easily hits all those markers that we're looking for in that write-up right there. Spurs, they're also allowing the most points per game to centers in the last 15 days and the 2nd most points per game to centers in the last 30 days. So amazing positional matchup as well. Zubac is also scoring the 5th most post-up points per game out of all players in the NBA. He's facing the Spurs, who are allowing the 4th most post-up points per game, and they are allowing the 2nd most post-up field goals attempted per game. This is an amazing matchup for Zubac in the post-up department as well. And like I said, this game has a 3-point spread, so this should be a very competitive game. Vegas is expecting this game to be down to the wire, and in those games where it's competitive, Zubats gets like 32 to 35-ish minutes. So expecting a ton of minutes if Vegas is correct on that spread. Still loving this play. Zubats over 13.5 or over 12.5 points, I should say. Over 12.5 points for 0.4 units, as I said. So that's going to be the first play. And then the second play is going to be just a pretty obvious play. It has bumped a lot since I posted it in the Discord. But I posted over 4.5 rebounds. So the funny thing is that I posted this line at minus 128 odds on FanDuel. That's what I posted it at. And right as I posted it, they bumped it up to minus 145. So they bumped it up. So I'm not tracking it at minus 128 because nobody had time to put it in at that line. Then it got bumped up to minus 145. So I posted it there. And then both FanDuel and DraftKings bumped it up to 5.5. And now is 5+ rebounds on DraftKings is like minus 180. So I posted it at minus 145. So now it's really juiced, but if you're on like Bet365, you can get a little bit better odds than what DraftKings has them as. Because like they bumped it up to 5.5, and when you take his 5+, now it's minus 190. Jesus Christ. But on Bet365, if I go ahead and go to rebounds, they have Michael Porter at minus 155 for 5+ rebounds. So those are the best odds I think you're gonna get out of any sportsbook right now. But like I said, when I posted it 3 hours ago, and it was at minus 145. So this is like I always say, man, this is another reason to join the Discord. You get pre-bump value. There are a ton of plays that I post, I get bumped. So ton of pre-bump value here. But anyway, let's talk about the write-up. So if we go ahead and look at games with everybody healthy, because everybody's healthy right now. So the whole starting lineup, which would be Christian Braun. My computer's loading a little bit. Christian Braun. Games with Christian Braun. Games with Jokic. Computer just wants to be slow with these 60 tabs open. So games with Jokic, games with Braun, games with Murray, and games with Westbrook. That's the starting lineup. And then also make sure games with Aaron Gordon. He's usually starting, but he's been injured, so he's been coming off the bench and playing a little bit restricted minutes. But with these guys, with the starting lineup in and Aaron Gordon healthy, Porter has cashed his line in 80% of games this year. Absolutely elite hit rate. As you can see, he had a dud game against the Timberwolves where he had 0 rebounds. But every other game Michael Porter Jr. played with these guys healthy, he got 4 or more rebounds. So he's been averaging a ton of rebounds, averaging 6.2 rebounds per game with the starting lineup and Aaron Gordon healthy. So that is a very good hit rate. He's facing the Knicks, who have not allowed many rebounds this season, but they have allowed the 13th most rebounds per game to power forwards in the last 15 days. So a pretty solid positional matchup. Not the greatest, obviously, pretty average matchup, but nothing that's like too bad for Michael Porter Jr. to get rebounds on. Cat also, Karl-Anthony Towns should be on the perimeter a bit in this game, which he usually is because he is a 3-point threat, which would lead to Jokic obviously guarding Cat and being brought out to the perimeter, dragged out to the perimeter, which means other Nuggets players have to go get rebounds if Cat's on the perimeter, right? So guys like Michael Porter Jr. should be getting more rebound chances in this matchup because the other team has a shooting center. Also, Michael Porter Jr. should be guarding either Mikal Bridges or OG Anunoby. Both sit in the corner a lot on offense. So there's opportunity for weak side rebounds when he's guarding one of them and he's in the corner and, you know, he's just right there in rebound position already and he fights for a lot of rebounds and he does rebound very well. So that's another great thing. You know, he's not going to be on a point guard and having to contest a lot. He's going to be in the corner a bit and he's going to get weak side rebounds. So loving this play as well. Michael Porter Jr. over 4.5 rebounds. And those are going to be the 2 plays for you guys today for the YouTube video. If you guys want every single play, make sure you guys join the Discord. You'll get all my plays right on time, right as I post them, and you get all of my live plays as well, which live plays have been elite this season in both sports. Both NFL and NBA live plays have been absolutely amazing. So those are the 2 plays. Zubats over 13.5 points for 0.4 units, and Michael Porter Jr. over 4.5 rebounds for 0.4 units. I posted these. Zubats over, sorry, I don't know why I put 13.5. It's 12.5. Over 12.5 points for 0.4 units. When I posted it, it was at minus 110. And then Michael Porter Jr. over 4.5 rebounds. When I posted that, it was at minus 145. Those are 2 plays. I have more plays than Discord. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Link will be in the description of this video. If you have never joined before, get the $15 per month membership. Scroll down, go to promo code, type in 2025. You'll get your first month only $5. But anyway, hopefully we could have a good bounce back day. I have barely posted any plays these last 2 days. Only posted 1 slip in the last 2 days and a cash. So hopefully we can have another good NBA day. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.